Hi there, and welcome to another Tuesday Talk. Are you a great starter, but a poor finisher? It's a common ailment. The beginning of any endeavor is often full of excitement and enthusiasm. It's been a great idea, but this doesn't always last. A big part of being successful over long term, however, is to become a finisher. It's important to develop the habit of being a finisher, and here are some tips that you can use today to drive things across that finish line. First of all, know your tendencies. Look at your past. When is it that you are most likely to throw in a towel? Why do you stop? What can you do differently so that you keep going and you power through this point? Allocate your time wisely. Starting too many projects won't improve your ability to finish things. And I see this a lot. A lot of times we have all these great ideas and we try to do them all. But when you do too many, it really doesn't help you get to the finish line. So make sure that you're choosing projects that will make a significant impact. Remember the 80-20 rule. 80% of results come from 20% of your efforts. Focus on the right 20%. And remember, there is very little value in an unfinished project. Next, visualize the result. Constantly remind yourself of the benefits of completing the project. Also, track your progress. When you can visually see how much progress you've made, you'll feel more motivated to continue. Make a chart, graph, some other visual representation of the work that you've completed. Have realistic expectations. While it's admirable for some people to strive for perfection, be careful. You will most likely never achieve perfection. And if you're hung up on doing so, you are never going to finish the project. A project that's 90% perfect and gets done is much better than a project that's perfect and never gets done. Be realistic with your timetable. You might be making good progress, but if you had an unrealistic timetable to begin with, you might get discouraged when things aren't moving fast enough. Estimating a timetable can be difficult. Start with knowing yourself. Do you have a history of thinking that things will take less time than they actually do? If so, build a fudge factor into your estimates. Revisit the timetable periodically. Course correct if you're running ahead or behind. Develop a thick skin. So one of the reasons that many people stop before completing a project is to avoid criticism. Once the project is done and available for the world to judge, that can make us apprehensive. So then we rationalize reasons not to complete it, not to get it out in front of the world, not to be judged. Remember, there's no way to stop the criticism, but you don't have to allow it to bother you. These small tips can be a great help in finishing future projects. If there's one trait that you'll find in high achievers, it's the ability to get things done. Half-finished projects are incredibly wasteful. You put in a lot of work and you don't receive the benefit. So learn how to finish. Now go and make it happen.